爽我也晚上好 My name is Zhang Jin. I'm the director of China Culture Center in Luxembourg. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the center for its inauguration. As the Chinese saying goes, your precious presence here even adds more glitter to my humble house. As one of the 45 China culture centers outside of China, this center is proud to dedicate itself to the cultural exchange and cooperation between Luxembourg and China in the past 3 years. We presented exhibitions, concerts, courses, etc., either offline or online. We liaised institutions between Chinese and Luxembourgish institutions for potential cooperation. Even the COVID pandemic didn't stop us from doing so. After 3 years of preparation, this center is finally ready to open its gate. Please allow me to express my sincere gratitude to those who helped us in this repurposing and renovation of the building. I'm so sorry that this inauguration didn't happen earlier. The pandemic caused huge uncertainty in the supply chain and everything else. But still, I'm so proud to say that this ceremony is just in time, as it happens on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between China and Luxembourg, only 8 days to come. As a center established by the Chinese government, we have received tremendous support from the Embassy of China here in Luxembourg. Since the very beginning, even when the center was just nothing. So I would like to invite His Excellency Ambassador Hua to deliver his remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Your Excellency, Mr. Fernand Ejon, President of the Chamber of Deputies. It's always our great honor to see you. I was in the Parliament this afternoon, and we have the honor to have you here with us this evening. And all the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good evening. While we are removing our masks, the China Center in Luxembourg also is going to unveil itself despite the challenges brought up by the COVID-19. As Director Zhang Jin just mentioned, after 3 years of hard work, now the center is ready to open to the public. So first of all, I wish to extend my warmest congratulations to the center for the official inauguration. And I also would like to extend my big welcome to all the distinguished guests for your coming today. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the competent government departments of China and Luxembourg. Especially, we wish to express our gratitude to the city of Luxembourg government. Yeah. So, Deputy Mayor Musa, our friend, he is also here, and we are grateful for your presence today. Being an ancient civilization with 5,000 years of history, China is endowed with a rich and profound culture. The classics of ancient celebrities several thousand years ago are still read widely today. They are nurturing people's hearts and minds and give people wisdom and strength. The Chinese culture values pluralism and diversity. Built upon 1,500 years ago, the Xuankong Temple, Xuankong Si, located in the Henshan Mountain in China's Shanxi province, hosts the sense of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism in the same places. While the Dazhu Shi Ke, what we call the Dazhu stone sculptures, first built in the 7th century, depicts the scenario of integration of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism too. In today's China, tens of millions of Confucius followers, Taoists, Christians, and Muslims live together in harmony. As our President Xi Jinping said in his report to the 20th National Congress of CPC, Chinese traditional culture espouses many important principles and concepts, including pursuing common good for all, regarding the people as the foundation of the state, governing by virtue, selecting officials on the basis of merit, promoting harmony between humanity and nature, ceaselessly pursuing self-improvement, embracing the world with virtue, acting in good faith, and being friendly to others, and fostering good neighborliness. This Marxism reflects the Chinese people's way of viewing the universe, the world, society, and morality. They are highly consistent with the values of today's modern China. China is willing to draw from all the civilizations with an open mind and promote the building of a more beautiful world. Ladies and gentlemen, China and Luxembourg signed an agreement on cultural exchange as early as 1979. Over the past 50 years, our cultural exchanges are becoming increasingly active. Chinese performance groups of aerobatics, arts, and gymnastics have traveled to Luxembourg. Hubei, Henan province have also organized exhibitions of ancient cultural relics and arts. They are all warmly welcomed by the people of Luxembourg. The Luxembourg Philharmonic Orchestra, film delegations, the great painter Arthur Ange, and the musician Jan Muller have also visited China. The Luxembourg participation in the Shanghai World Expo in 2010 was a great success. With the slogan, "Small is beautiful too," the Luxembourg Pavilion is one of the 6 pavilions preserved forever or permanently after the World Expo concluded, which enables the Chinese people to see Luxembourg without actually traveling to the country. Of course, we are also encouraging more Chinese tourists to come to Luxembourg and to learn and appreciate Luxembourg's history and culture. So I'm going to visit the Minister of Culture and also Minister of Tourism, so to discuss how we can strengthen such kind of cooperation. Over the past 50 years, China-Luxembourg relations have been developing smoothly in spite of the vicissitude in the international situation. Today, we are also hosting a photo exhibition celebrating the 50th anniversary. We shall not forget those people who have made their contributions to our bilateral relations. Many of the touching historical moments should be remembered by us. Today, our guests can also see exhibition of an extraordinary decade of China in the new era, which recorded the progress of China made through the hard work of the people over the past 10 years. As President Xi Jinping advocates that we need to promote mutual understanding and forge closer bonds with other peoples, and to respect the diversity of civilizations. He also called for allowing cultural exchanges to transcend estrangement, mutual learning to transcend clashes, and coexistence to transcend feelings of superiority. In February this year, Grand Duke Henry of Luxembourg visited China and attended the opening ceremony of Beijing Winter Olympics. When he met with President Xi Jinping, the two heads of states agreed to promote cultural exchange and mutual learning and organize more cultural activities to cement bonds of the two people. With the guidance of the two heads of states, the support of our two governments, and the participation of our two peoples, the China Cultural Center I believe, will become an important window and a platform for friends in Luxembourg to understand the Chinese culture and carry out exchanges and interaction, which will surely push China-Luxembourg cultural exchange to a higher level. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for your kind words. The China Culture Center is powered by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism of China. The Minister for Culture and Tourism, His Excellency Mr. Wu Heping, attaches great importance to its operation and inauguration of this center. Although he cannot join us today in person this evening, he has prepared a video speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now Minister Wu.
尊敬的埃特让议长、华尼大使、女士们、先生们、朋友们，很高兴与大家相聚云端，共同见证卢森堡中国文化中心揭牌启用。我代表中国文化和旅游部，向为中心设立予以大力支持的中国驻卢森堡大使馆、卢森堡外交部、文化部、劳动与矿业检察署和卢森堡市政府表示衷心感谢，向关心支持中心建设的机构和人士表示诚挚问候，向莅临揭牌仪式的各位嘉宾表示热烈欢迎。卢森堡是欧洲文明版图上的一颗璀璨明珠，也是共建“一带一路”的重要节点国家。中卢友好交往历史悠久，建交50年来，两国始终坚持真诚友好、互利共赢，政治、经贸、文化、旅游等各领域双边交流合作不断深化，成果丰硕。中卢关系已经成为不同规模、不同社会制度、不同历史文化国家友好交往的典范。今天，卢森堡中国文化中心正式揭牌启用，是新时代中卢友好关系发展的重要成果，也是双方为庆祝中卢建交50周年献上的一份文化大礼，标志着中卢两国文化交流迈入新阶段，实现新飞跃。作为中国政府设立的官方文化机构，希望卢森堡中国文化中心以促进两国人文交流、增进两国人民传统友谊为己任，组织开展形式多样、丰富多彩的高水平文化交流活动，为卢森堡朋友感受中华文化独特魅力、感知当代中国发展活力搭建重要平台，也为中国民众更好认识卢森堡、了解卢森堡提供重要桥梁。女士们、先生们、朋友们，国之交在于民相亲，民相亲在于心相通。习近平主席在中国共产党第20次全国代表大会上呼吁世界各国弘扬和平、发展、公平、正义、民主、自由的全人类共同价值，促进各国人民相知相亲，尊重世界文明多样性。我们愿同卢方一道，在共建“一带一路”框架下，以卢森堡中国文化中心揭牌启用为契机，协力搭建、推进文明互鉴、深化合作共赢平台，持续拓展中卢文化交流广度深度，以交流促了解，以合作促友谊，共同开创中卢文化交流合作新局面，为建设长期稳定、充满活力的伙伴关系 推动构建人类命运共同体，做出新的更大贡献。再次感谢大家莅临卢森堡中国文化中心揭牌仪式，祝大家度过一个美好愉快的夜晚。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Minister Hu, although he cannot hear us. But I will let him know. This center was established with consent of the government of Luxembourg and was extremely thankful to the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, the Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism and City of Luxembourg, as well as other institutions and friends in Luxembourg who rendered us very helpful hands in different aspects for the center to fulfill its mission. Now please allow me to invite His Excellency, President of the Chamber of the Deputies of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, Mr. Fernand et Jean, to give his remarks.
Excellency, dear Ambassador, dear Director of the China Cultural Center, dear colleagues from the Chamber of Deputies, distinguished guests, thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for giving me the opportunity to speak again. I am honored to be with you today to inaugurate this magnificent cultural center that immerses us in the wonders of China. After the period of restrictions due to the pandemic, I am happy to be here with you to celebrate this historic moment. Indeed, after the creation of the Chinese Language and Cultural Center in 2004, the establishment of the Confucius Institute at the University of Luxembourg in 2018 and the opening of its library in 2020, I am delighted to welcome the Chinese Cultural Center to Luxembourg. This year not only marks the 50th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, but also inaugurates the official arrival of Chinese culture in the Grand Duchy, which has had its place here for much longer. I am particularly pleased with the opening of this cultural center as a place for people to meet and exchange ideas, to discover the rich and fascinating Chinese culture, to travel through China and through centuries of history, to immerse oneself and to experience a wealth of emotions and sensations. Like the bilateral agreement concluded in 2017 between the National Museum of History and Art and the Henan Provincial Administration of Cultural Heritage, which introduced us to the extraordinary exhibition on the origins of Chinese civilization and the archaeological treasures of Henan. I hope that new cooperations will emerge in the future. The human factor is a cornerstone of a solid friendship, a guarantee of mutual trust and solidarity. It is the cement of a relationship that has lasted for more than 50 years, and culture is undoubtedly a fundamental element. In these uncertain times, our cooperation is based on the bonds of trust built up on a daily basis, a daily routine of which culture is a part. These tragedies caused by war are numerous and leave a deep scar on humanity. Culture has a role to play in repairing these wounds, as well as in unifying and rebuilding what has been destroyed. Through culture, we also defend the idea of peace that is so dear to us. Culture invites us to be curious, to be open, to share, to reach out to others. It has the capacity to unite us where politics sometimes fails. So let us seize this moment. Let us be transported by the inspiration of this suggestive and magical place. Thank you for your attention.
To come to the stage again to unveil the nameplate of China Cultural Center. Thank you, President. Thank you, Ambassador. Well, I have to thank you all who have witnessed this historic moment of this center. You've just started a new phase of life of this center. Next, the Ministry of Culture and Tourism of China and the center will present a small concert. You will be entertained with 2 shows in video from 2 top-level performing arts ensembles in China. One is an excerpt from the most popular dance production in China at the moment, 只此青绿, or the unique green and blue color, which visualizes a renowned artwork of 1,000 years ago, produced by China Orient Performing Arts Group. Another is an excerpt from a repertoire of the China National Peking Company called Dragon and Phoenix, starred by the 2 most popular Peking opera actor and actress, Yu Kuizhi and Li Shengsu. So pitiful that the artists cannot come in person to perform tonight, but they are so nice to have made a special video greetings. Of course, we also have 2 talented musicians tonight with us on site, Liu Yan and Zara Clavos. They will play 2 pieces with Chinese traditional instrument, guzheng and piano. So East or West, music is always the best. Please sit back and enjoy.
愿中卢两国友谊万古长青。
大家好，我是中国国家京剧院的演员李胜素，祝贺卢森堡中国文化中心揭牌，期待中国京剧艺术走进卢森堡，祝愿中卢两国有。
Thank you, Liu Yan. Thank you, Zara. And thank you, everybody, for joining us, for being with us today, this night. And I have to thank all the tech team and to make this ceremony and the concert a smooth one. And thank you again for being with us. I would like to invite you to proceed to the first floor for the photo exhibition celebrating the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties between us and China. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, and we hope to see you more often in the center. And well, again, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Yes. In the beginning, too much. Little bit less. No problem.